Would you rather be the consumer or the creator in life? Would you rather be a consumer or a creator in life? Well, back in the day when I was around 8 years old, I was this kid that had a lot of ambitions. I was this kid that was super happy because when you're in this child period of life, you tend to love a lot of things about life. You tend to be happy about everything. I was super ambitious. I was super creative. I wrote stories. I wanted to become a YouTuber. I wanted to become a scientist. I had so many ideas. But then, when I was 11 years old, I got my first phone. And it killed my spirit. I turned from being this super ambitious young kid having a lot of dreams to becoming the kid that hated everything in life. I was depressed, I played video games, I watched bad things on the internet, I was addicted to eating junk food, drinking fizzy drinks, and it killed my spirit. It made me turn from this creative 8-year-old to this consuming 11-year-old with no life aspirations. When you're 11 years old, right? You should be happy about life. You should be happy about doing things. You should be grateful. You should be enjoy in full light of life. You should be living your life. But then, when I got 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, it got worse. I worsened my consumption of bad food. I worsened my video game addiction. And I just couldn't see the reason to be that creator. I just couldn't see the reason to be that creator that tried different things, that did the hard thing of making that video, that did the hard thing of studying a little bit harder, because I just didn't see the reason in it. But then, when I got around 16 to 17 years old, some switch in my head flipped. I just had this realization in my mind where I had two scenarios. I was already so depressed, I was already so unhappy with my life because I was addicted to video games. We were in the middle of the COVID lockdown period and I just didn't see the reason of having those ambitions of creating. So I had two scenarios in my life. Would I rather be that consumer that continued playing those video games, that continued to be alone for the rest of his life, that continued to not do anything that could impact people? Or would I rather be that creator? That creator that goes 100% in for his goal and tries. Even when he fails, he tries and he tries and he continues until he gets it right. Until he gets to that moment where he created the cure for cancer. Where he created that beautiful business that helped so many men with their mental health. That impacted humanity in such a way because he put that hard work in and he impacted humanity. He changed his life for the better. He has an impact and he did the hard work of going all in into his goals, of creating, of making video games, of doing science, of studying medicine, if that's his passion, of creating a new medicine. Now, this scenario in my mind when I was at my lowest point really did something good for me. Not only did I start making my videos, I also started to pursue a science degree. I started to pursuing my science degree in college because science for me is a place where I can be creative. With studying nature's laws, I can create machines. With studying nature's laws, I can see different things in a different aspect, and maybe later on in life, I can influence people in a positive way. I can create a machine that has an impact on humanity for a positive reason. And now I'm trying to make YouTube videos because I'm trying to learn mistakes that I made in my life. I'm trying to tell people how I overcame those mistakes. But I'm still learning through progress. I still don't know what I want to pursue in my life. But when I create, I have more impact on myself. I have more impact on other people. And I have more difficulties throughout the day. But it is those difficulties that I love to do. It is those moments when I have to wake up at 7 a.m. that I love to do. Because if there would be no pressure, if there would be no pain, if there would be no purpose in my life, then why would I exist? Then why would you exist? Maybe this is getting deep, but I think that you know that you are that ambitious person, that you know that you have that deep desire in you, but for some reason, you're just not starting to pursue that. And it might be from a couple of misconceptions. You might think to yourself, well, okay, I can pursue that, I can try to be creative, but I don't think I can have that impact in humanity. I just don't think that I can be that person that has those creative ideas, that impacts humanity, that betters himself. Well, would you rather be that consumer that does the easy thing, but that no one knows, that he doesn't know himself? Or would you rather be that creator that tried? Even if he failed, he tried. And he tried and tried and tried until he got that creative idea, until he implemented that idea, until he got it out there, until he sat sleepless nights behind his desk to work that idea out, and eventually until he got that idea that made people happy. That medicine that he created that made so many people cure from this bad disease. That made his family proud of him. That made him proud of himself, and that made him have much more realizations, much more epiphanies in his dreams, in his job. You might also think being creative is a bit restrictive. Being creative, why and how could I be creative if I don't know enough information? I have to watch a lot of videos for that. I have to go to YouTube and research and research and research. I have to have this PhD, I have to have this master, I have to have this degree. Well, do you think that the people that impacted humanity, like maybe Elon Musk with his Tesla, maybe Mike Tyson with his boxing, he tried to box, he went to that boxing school. Elon Musk probably tried to design his first Tesla, and he tried and tried and tried and tried. But when he wanted to make that Tesla, he didn't only watch videos on how to make cars, he probably tried to make the car. When Mike Tyson asked himself, how can I beat my opponent? He didn't just watch videos about people boxing, he boxed himself countless days. So can you be creative? Can you impact humanity? Can you impact yourself? And can you do something beautiful in this world that you love to do? Follow your passion? Of course you can. Once again, before you finish watching this video, would you rather be the consumer with a lot of ambitions, a lot of life goals, a lot of aspirations, but that doesn't do anything about it? Or would you rather be the creator that tries and tries and tries until he finds that perfect thing that he had wanted to do and that he had wanted to find out for the rest of his life? Thank you for listening, and see you on the next one. Bye.